Hello, happy Metaphysical Monday. If you're just watching this channel for the first time, my name is Melissa, and every Monday we do a video on a metaphysical topic, and currently we're in the middle of a series of crystals by zodiac sign. So we're on Virgo. If you're a Leo or a Cancer, I've already done those. Check the Metaphysical Monday playlist in the description box below. So let's get started. All of the crystals, I had to search for a Chrysocolla because I know I have it, but yeah, I find it in my yard all the time. So yeah, kind of weird. But anyways, so 5 crystals for Virgos. So Virgos tend to be a little bit more practical, logical, possibly a little materialistic. They are earth signs, and that's pretty typical of earth signs. But they do have some more specific qualities that aren't just kind of general earth signs. They pay really close attention to detail. They're very methodical, kind of a little bit picky. So you're gonna see kind of like what each side of the spectrum is, like like if you're an unbalanced versus a balanced Virgo kind of thing. So practical, logical communicators, but they kind of can struggle with connecting emotionally to people, if that makes sense. So we're going to talk about some crystals that can help Virgos either balance kind of one of their stronger attributes that they may want to kind of reel back in, or also for harnessing some of their innate traits. Okay, so let's start with amethyst. Amethyst is a great stone for like everyone. I also should be saying in the beginning of these videos, as kind of like a disclaimer, these are not all inclusive. There are tons of great crystals, and obviously the best crystal for you is one that you're drawn to. So if that's not listed here, if you're drawn to something else, then that is the crystal for you. But typically these can help with some of the traditional traits of a Virgo. So number 1, amethyst. Amethyst is great all around for everyone. It's calming. It's associated with your crown chakra. It helps with intuition, and it's great for headaches. But for Virgos specifically, it can help getting in touch with emotions. They're less emotionally connected than like say a cups going back to tarot, oh my gosh, a water sign. They can be a little bit more disconnected on the emotional side, so this can help with them harnessing their emotions, and it helps connect to other people on a deeper level and spiritually as well. So I should have held this up. This is actually one of the bigger points, and I found it when I was cleaning my room. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. But this is actually quite a large point, and it has like some darker spots in it and some lighter spots, but you can get these tumbles. It is in the quartz family, so it's a pretty hard crystal, quite durable, great for jewelry. But you can get little clusters too, like this one I just happen to have sitting next to my bed. There's a little cluster there. I have a ton of these little guys. I buy them by the bag at this place that I go to, and it's like $2 for a baggie with like 10 of these in it. They're awesome. Anyways, so that's amethyst. Next on the list, I have tree agate. So I have a couple samples of tree agate. Tree agate is it is an agate. It's usually agates are usually kind of banded, where they have kind of colors or stripes kind of throughout. But this is tree agate. I always mix up tree agate with moss agate. Moss agate has browns and greens. This tree agate has white and green. I just got this little guy. Isn't he freaking cute? Okay, so tree agate. I just love this little scully. Okay, he's like one of my favorite little skulls. He's the smallest one I think I have, but he's adorable. Tree agate. So tree agate is a healing and calming stone. Really helps Virgos to unwind. It also can help remove blockages relating to expression. So I also, whether you're a Virgo or not, tree agate is great for plants. I do not have a green thumb, but that's like one of the top stones that you can put. You just put it in the soil where your plant is. You don't even have to bury it or anything. Just putting it with the plant on the soil is great energy for the plant. It helps it grow. But yes, helping to express yourself better with for a Virgo. So Virgos, like I said before, again with the connecting emotionally to people, tree agate really helps remove those blockages that can help you express creativity and expressing yourself when it comes to other people as well, relating to other people. So the next one is Chrysocolla, which I just talked about, and these all I found in my yard. I don't think I have any that I purchased, but these Chrysocolla, it looks very similar to turquoise. I wonder if it'll focus on that little guy. I'm gonna have to get the bigger one out here. But it's a turquoise kind of color, but it is a little bit different. But that's these are just raw Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is actually formed from copper, like copper deposits. It actually, because I mean, if you think about the Statue of Liberty, copper, and it turned green and they tarnish, that's kind of how, I'm not a geologist, don't quote me on all this stuff, but that's kind of how it forms. So I'm in Arizona, and there is actually kind of it's pretty rich in copper, like in the soil. We have like clay soil, and there's a lot of copper. There's copper mines near me. So if there, like I have gravel in my yard, which, because we're in Arizona, I actually have grass in my front and my backyard, which is kind of rare in Arizona, but in the rock parts, I find these all the time. But what I feel like is happening is it's granite. It's granite in my yard, and it turns, I guess, from the copper deposits that are in the granite, it actually like turns into Chrysocolla after it's been ground up and put in my yard or something, because I like find a new one. I've scoured, and every time I walk to get the mail or something, it's like I find one. But anyways, Chrysocolla, another calming one. You might be sensing a theme here of Virgos maybe being a little high strung. Again, like I said, there are positive and negative traits to everyone, but Virgos can be a little bit high energy, I guess. Little bit the pickiness and the attention to detail, and the very meticulous mindset of a Virgo. You could really benefit from some calming energy. So Chrysocolla is very calming, and it helps when you're kind of overwhelmed by perfectionist ideals and wanting to do everything just right and just so, which is kind of a tendency for Virgos. And it also will help with relieving anxiety when things don't go according to your plan. Virgos like to plan things out and make sure things go, again, meticulously to plan. But Chrysocolla will help deal with anxiety when things don't go the way you're hoping or planning for them to go. Kind of helps you go with the flow a little bit better. So the next one I have is Carnelian, which I think Carnelian's been in almost every one of these videos. Carnelian is another great one. I'm sure you've seen this before. I think this was in my Stones for Summer video. But I love this one. I got this one from Sage Goddess. It actually came in a bath salt. Like it was a bag of bath salts, and for fall. And this huge carnelian was in there. But carnelian is this is the traditional stone for Virgo. It can help clear the mind of unwanted thoughts, help focus and increase motivation. Okay, not that Virgos really need a whole lot of help with the motivation. They're very meticulous, again, that word, but can be very, I guess the perfectionist, meticulous, attention to detail, very fine-tuned in paying attention to those little things. But it can also Virgos tend to be motivated by this tendency, right? So carnelian can help with focusing on those tasks that you're being very meticulous about, or it just kind of helps focus the mind so that you're clear of those unwanted thoughts. So it's just a very good, it's associated with the lower chakras. It can be grounding. It's also solar plexus and oh my goodness, and sacral chakra. But feeling grounded, feeling kind of one with the earth, motivated, and kind of driven and passionate about stuff, okay? And this can also help a little bit with the libido, just saying. Okay, and number 5 is fluorite. Fluorite, I love fluorite. Fluorite is great for absorbing new information, great for students, great for studying. I'm gonna need to put a sign on that door when I'm recording videos. Sorry, guys. But great for studying, great for students, great for learning new things. If you're starting a new job, that kind of thing. But specifically for Virgos, I have two towers that I'm going to show you. I have fluorite in other forms, but for some reason these guys wanted to come out and play. Fluorite is, again, absorbing new information, great for students, great for studying. Virgos especially, bringing playful energy to stuff, okay? So they can kind of be micromanagers. This one's very stripy, and it's reflecting the window over there because it's super polished. Fluorite comes in a lot of different colors. You can get green fluorite, purple fluorite, rainbow fluorite, where it's like striped like this. This one has a cool little inclusion in there too. I don't know. I touched the screen, so now it's not going to focus on anything. There we go. All right. So now it's not going to focus back on me until I touch the screen, because I touched the screen when somebody came in the door. Anyways, brings a playful energy that helps kind of balance that micromanaging, right? So, yes, fluorite, balanced emotions, balanced learning, and I'm so distracted, and now the dogs are barking. So I'm going to wrap this up. So fluorite for absorbing new information and for bringing playful energy to balance that micromanaging perfectionist tendency that Virgos have. So I'm sorry for all of the interruptions. I did want to throw in a little bonus fact. Bonus fact about Virgos. Virgo is the only sign that is represented by a female. Look it up, right? So Virgo is in the like symbols, like we have the centaur for Sagittarius and all of that stuff. It's actually a female human, I believe, that represents Virgo. So check that out. Thank you for watching. That wraps up my 5 crystals for Virgo, and I will see you in the next video. If you're interested in all of the other ones, the ones that we've done so far, the Metaphysical Monday playlist is in the description box below. And if yours hasn't been done yet and you want to stick around and get a notification for all the other signs, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. And don't forget, I also do tarot readings for new moon and full moon, and we have a new moon coming up August 1st, July 31st. So yeah, check that out as well. I will see you in the next video. As always, thank you and have a blessed day.